All right, YouTube. What is up, YouTube? What is going on? Let us just jump right into today's stream, you know. It's my guy Drake. Everybody knows I love Drake. I'm a big Drake fan. Big Drake fan, big Drake fan, big guy, big Drake guy. Been a Drake fan forever. Let's get into this video, why don't we, huh? Let's go.
How are
I
you?
have a question. Would
Oh.
you be down to open a pack of Magic the
Oh.
Gathering cards?
Would I be down to open Magic the Gathering cards?
Yeah, I got some
I see you.
March of the Machines. I got the collector boosters.
Yeah, I would.
I don't know if
is
you want me to
weird,
grab
dude.
them or if you want to grab them.
I can take one and then you can.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take one. I think I'll do this middle one.
All right.
That is
Yep, you got it. There you go. Nice, nice.
The Goth Mommies are taking over the whole world, guys.
Holy.
Sorry.
Goth Mommies are
Magic
here.
flirting is crazy.
No other way, I guess, isn't it?
This enchantment's really pretty though. Are you into role play?
Like
Silly?
silly.
A little
Oh,
silly?
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
I am absolutely. By the way, you can look me dead in my eyes. If you say do it, I would believe
Okay,
you.
okay. You're saying this, and now I'm gonna like test it.
Okay.
Okay.
What do we? Just give me like one.
Would you bark for me?
I wouldn't.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. 1 second.
What do we? Just give me like one.
Would you bark for me?
Drake! Come on, man. Aren't you too old for this? I shouldn't have, you know? Woo! No, I'm joking.
Good boy.
Yeah.
I get, yeah, you know what the role play
I'm like,
would-
I know exactly what to do.
you know
here.
what? Never mind.
Okay, we should
Sorry.
continue this.
Now you have lube on you. Congratulations.
Oh, well, I've done worse for less, honey.
Nice.
Thank you.
Is that a good thing? I don't know if that's a good thing. I've done worse for less? Ugh. That sounds yucky in a way, don't you guys think? All right, let's get into it. Let's get to the rest of this.
You really fit this vibe. So elegant.
Thank you so much. I have this pillow to lift me up so we can be eye to eye.
That's all I want to do is lift you up.
Thank you. That's so
Spiritually.
sweet. Absolutely.
Obviously.
Well, physically too, right?
I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if I would. I don't know if I. Oh, hey, Rose. Rose is in the chat. I don't know if I would. Would you guys?
If you made a song about me,
Mhm.
could we call it Starting from the Bottom Shelf?
that is something only you can say. I was gonna call it Little Birdie, but I mean,
Oh my gosh.
but either way,
Yeah, I love
I'd love to
that.
talk more.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Okay, well, thank you. Those were great questions.
you. Thank
Should we hug it out?
you. We should.
Okay, well, bring it in. Oh. Okay, sorry.
It was so nice.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you.
You're a gift giver, and that's
Milk
like my
boys are
love language
crazy,
too.
bro.
I love that. Okay.
It's a good one.
Okay.
And I figure the guy who has everything, he doesn't have this. Big dick.
Shaitan.
That's right.
Bar.
Wow.
Whoa. Jeez. What's on their mind, dude?
Wow. And why would it ever be halfway in if we're
Cool.
if we're fully committed?
You got to try.
Yeah, exactly.
You
That's
gotta
true.
try.
That's true.
We don't know.
An entry point is an entry point, honey.
What was your AIM screen name? Your first, like, because they're
Okay.
all so embarrassing.
We're Canadian, so
Yeah, we have like MSN. I believe my name. I don't believe I know what it was. It was niggas in charge, bro. That was the thing. Head niggas in charge. I didn't like that. That was the thing that was really circulating around during the Hotmail days. I prefer just niggas in charge. Let them know exactly what's going on. Niggas are in charge. Us as a group collectively, not just one singular Negro, but us as a people are in charge. Okay, let's get.
it would be like we had like ICQ or like MSN Messenger.
Yeah.
I was Father Duck at hotmail.com.
Father Duck.
Because a Drake is a Father Duck. So
See?
You've always been Drake?
yeah, that's my real name.
Your real, like, government name is Drake?
Aubrey Drake Graham, yeah.
Yeah, but it's
I think all of her intelligence went into her tatas, bro. That she's like, how could you be that stupid? My man's has been running the game for 15 years. Dude, come on.
Aubrey. It's not Drake. But you went by Drake.
If it's my middle name, it's still my.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Are you retarded? Huh?
Yeah. Gotcha there.
I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Your titty is out, and it's just been so distracting the whole time.
Oh, come on.
Also really positive, though. And it just popped out, though.
You guys better edit that out.
I don't think...
Well, we're not editing that out, sweetheart. It's there. I mean, you'd have to put a blocks around your tatas at this
They
point.
can see it from that angle,
But you saw?
I did.
How was it?
10 million out of 10.
So much.
Degeneracy is an all-time high, guys. Degeneracy is at an all-time high. This is... You asked me what I do for a living. This. What's this? Streaming, dude. This is what I do. This is my job. You're at my job now. What's up? The chat is buzzing right now. Yeah, what do you do? Interrupting the whole damn stream. That's what you do. I'm just playing. We need people like you. Join the Peacemakers community. Join the Discord, guys. Recommend the videos that you want in the Discord. Join the Discord, guys. You recommend videos that you want in the Discord. I'm a digital artist. I do commission work. That's awesome. Join the Discord and share it there. Join the Discord. Get yourself in there. Get yourself in there. Okay, let's find out what these thotties want to do. Let's find out what these thotties want to do. Let's find out what these thotties want to do, girl. Let's find out what these thotties want to do. Let's find out what these thotties want to do, girl.
I like to be very controlling in my relationships.
So you like to be the man in a relationship, pretty much?
I guess so. All of my other
matter what,
exes, they knew that I was cheating on them.
And they were okay with it.
Yeah.
Yo, that's kind of crazy.
Bro, that's kind of crazy. And who would even accept that? You know how much low self-worth you'd have to have? Yikes.
And this is the Quickie Sidebar Talk.
As per the guidelines and regulations set by YouTube, certain segments of the podcast might not be suitable for posting on the platform. For access to more uncensored, unfiltered, and exclusive content, we invite you to join.
All right. Okay. Thank you, buddy.
Like, when we would have sex, like, I wouldn't feel anything. Like, it feels like you just put, like, because you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's so much, and then, like, our skin, my legs, like, their body, only that, like, if it's this big, only, like, you're only feeling, like, that much of it. And it's probably, the tip isn't big at that point. If it's small, like, the tip is small.
Bomba clots!
So it's like, you don't feel anything. You just feel like it feels like someone's rubbing your hole. That's what it
Oh, this is the demon of Shaitan, bro.
Yeah, they have surgery. Yeah, they have surgeries. Yeah.
Isis, let me go back to man. I mean, you skipped a little faster, but let me say. So you say you dated a guy for a year. So the whole time, did you at least tell me, hey, I'm not feeling
No, so it was like an asexual relationship. Like, we didn't have sex until like recently, honestly. And like
What? Bro, I'll never understand these weird relationships where it's like, yo, the man and the woman aren't doing anything for like a year. It's like, bro, what is that? Is that a relationship even? What is that?
rotation.
I mean, you say a couple people.
Not rotation.
Or was it like more?
It was
No,
like a love triangle.
It was like a
I mean,
schedule.
rotation.
You were scheduling them
You
out.
have a
They
rotation.
all knew about each other.
Okay.
They all.
Is that what you like? You
Yeah.
okay with that? Having like multiple at the same time?
I prefer like to deal with more than one person. Like, I just got out of a 1.5-year relationship, so
Like literally today.
yeah.
Literally today.
So like I'm absolutely fine with it.
Bro, their mindset is cooked. You can see the wheels turning in their head of just Shaitan. Satanic ideas, satanic demonology, bro. The alcohol, the drinking, the drug consumption, all of those demons are now fully embedded into these women's psychology, and this is what we get now. Oh, Lord, save us, please. Please, Allah, save us. Where's my Allah? Where's Allah?
But like, if that person has something that I don't like or like that doesn't make me feel fulfilled, I'm gonna find that elsewhere.
gotta join
But
the
that doesn't mean that
server.
they don't have qualities that I like.
So you'd be
Alright.
okay to have the main guy and some other dudes on the side. Regardless, let's say everything was fine with the guy.
If everything's fine with the guy, then I shouldn't need anyone else.
Okay. So what would make you like find somebody else outside your man?
If he's
The problem is that when a lot of these girls they get in a relationship with dudes, is like most of these dudes are compartmentalized. Okay, so it's like one guy is the Uber guy, one guy is the food guy, another guy is the D guy. Because most likely they would prefer one dude that has everything. But these days it's like people don't even work on themselves. They have no sense of personal growth, so they have to do that. But hey, is it a good way to play? Don't hate the player, buddy. Hate the game, you know?
not making me feel fulfilled. Or let's say he is making me feel fulfilled and he's an asshole. Or like whatever quality about him I don't like. Maybe like he doesn't go to work. He doesn't make money. Maybe he's, too much for me. But
You see? She just told you, bro. She just told you you don't even have to have a job. You don't even have to have a job. You don't even have to have a job, dude. You could literally just be the one that she wants. You can be a dick about it, and she'll still do it.
has great dick. Then I'm gonna keep
See?
him
Told
to the
you.
side. And I'm gonna find someone
What are
that
you
can
talking
be
about?
like my companion.
No.
Because
I'll
companionship is
link my
different
Discord server.
from sex.
Will you fuck that companionship too?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I can.
Okay, I see. But you would love to.
I would love to have the full package.
What led to the breakup?
He actually broke up with me
Oh,
during
wow.
COVID. Yeah. He was like, he didn't know about the love triangle at first.
Wow, this video has been so uninformative. Is this girl on the right gonna say anything, or like, what's the deal here? Hold on, let's see.
It's only dated for a year.
2 years.
2 years? So you waited at least, you had it bad for 1 year.
Yeah.
And you couldn't take it anymore.
And like, it's not that I couldn't take it anymore. I was hanging out with one of my
She could definitely take it.
people just let me know.
So this one doesn't say anything. She's just here to what? She's the cheerleading squad for the satanistry? Wow. Satan, you are doing absolutely demonic work. Keep it up, buddy, I guess. Keep it up. Alright. Do you need any type of artwork? In the Discord server, sure. You can sell it there. You can sell it there. But if you think you're going to try to get me on my Instagram and all of that, no. You're joining the Discord server. Hey, guys, if you're going to sell me things, join the Discord server. That's it. Any other sort of shill or whatever it is that you're trying to do, I'm not going to respond to it. Okay? I'm telling you that right now. I'm not going to respond to it. So you have to join the Discord server. One second. Let me get a link here for the Discord server. I'll pin it at the top, but yeah. This is the official Peacemaker server. We have about 60 members in here right now. So make sure you guys join up on the server. Let's go. Female gooning. Yeah, let's get into all of that. Here's the link for the Discord server. I just put it there. There's the link for the Discord server. I'll pin it in the chat. Join up. Boom. There it is. What is this? Join the Discord server, guys. Join the Discord server. For some reason, I can't even... Oh my goodness. Everything that I wrote didn't even get put in there. Wow. Absolutely donkey. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's get into this. Let's find out what this is all about. What kind of information could they possibly be shilling in this video? Like, what's... In case you guys need to stay informed, I guess this lady will tell us, me with the science of female gooning. I didn't know it was a whole scientific thing. I thought it was biology. All right, let's go.
Hello, chat. I have a very important topic to discuss today, and that is the topic of female gooning. And I say this
Is she
because
AI?
I've noticed that my YouTube metrics are not skewing more female. They're actually skewing more male, which is incredibly annoying, but whatever. I digress. It's actually great because now I get to educate my male audience on the art of female gooning. Because for some reason, the thought is so foreign to my male audience that they don't even believe that female gooning is real, but it is real. It is inherently different from male gooning. They're two separate ideologies, right? It's like existentialism versus absurdism, right? Same root cause, which is horniness, but two different approaches to the same methodology.
First of all, I will debunk this entire video right now. First of all, you should be retaining on both sides. Whether you're a man or a woman, you should never give your energy to a screen. You should never give your energy to pixels. If you must, if for whatever reason, if you are succumbing to weakness and you are weak, and you have always been weak, then I would suggest using your imagination. But whatever she's going to say, whatever Hitachi she's going to bring out of the woodworks, don't listen to her. She is an idiot. Allegedly, in my opinion. Let's go.
Right. So, to begin to explain female gooning, it is important to first understand female anatomy, which then comes with hormones. So, male gooning is consistent. Male hormonal cycles are consistent, right? Men are just pretty simple creatures. They're pretty basic. You feel like gooning, you goon. That's pretty much it. The female gooning cycle is entirely contingent on what part of the hormone cycle that you were at. So, like, for example, right? Like, I'm not gonna say me myself personally, but like, I don't know. If you're like, okay, let me just.
So then, what are you speaking on in this video then? If you're not speaking from your own personal experiences, if you have no personal anecdotes to throw into the video, then how are we going to be able to have any sort of relatability with you? This is why you're not skewing to a female fan base, is because your inability to add your own personal quips into the video. You're skewing to just men, because a lot of men are just here to, yeah, she's going to talk about gooning, lap it all up.
Explain here, because I'm guessing that you all have no baseline understanding of female anatomy. So the female hormone cycle lasts roughly like a month, right? And so you have your period. I know, ew, oh my god, disgusting. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so that lasts probably a week, right? Actually, so that the period itself, personally, not that bad. But okay, oh, so your period starts. That's 1 week. The next week, another week goes by, right? You're off your period, and it's all building up towards ovulation, which is when the female gooning cycle peaks, right? So like when you're ovulating, that's when you're gooning. I don't know, like 4 to 10 times a day. Like you're gooning like crazy.
4 to 10 times a day, dude. Like, how long are the sessions, bruv? If each session is what, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, times 10, that's 120. Like, come on, bro. That's 120 minutes, dude. So it's retarded.
During the ovulation portion, and then like it kind of declines, and then the week before your period happens.
2 hours
so
of your day,
total, right? The first week is your period. The second week is leading up to the gooning cycle. So you're gooning more and more every day, leading up to the ovulation, and then ovulation you're gooning like crazy. Okay. And then the week after that, you're still gooning, and then the week after that, you're a fucking bitch. Life sucks, bro. You feel like the walls are caving in. You feel like, why am I alive? Like it's like genuinely like. The week before your period, it's like what the Roman Empire is to men. Like genuinely, it's all encompassing. You feel dreadful. You want to fucking eat everything. You look in the mirror, you're like, damn, that's a fat ugly bitch. Your skin's breaking out. Your life sucks. It feels like no one will ever love you. And then your period comes, and you're good. You're regulated again. And then you have 2 weeks of like crazy goonerism, and then you go back to being a bitch again, right? So it's like that's kind of like in layman's terms, that is how the female hormonal cycle works.
She did it, guys. She did it. She just explained. She explained it all for you the most scientific way possible. So now you know. Now, if you ever were like, I need the information, you just got it. She just involved all of us. Now we all know how the cycle works. So if you're ever wondering to yourself, why is my lovely lady in my life turned into a demonic monster? Now you know.
But it actually works pretty effectively because women are good at regulating their emotions because this hormone cycle exists and you were prepared for it. You're prepared to be a bitch. You're prepared to eat everything in sight and then fucking look in the mirror and hate yourself. And then you're prepared to have your period and then you're prepared to goon again. And it's great because like you have this like cycle that basically regulates your emotions for you, which is why women don't commit a lot of violent crime. They don't be out here killing people. You get what I'm saying? And so it's pretty effective. Now, to get into the
Is that a general statement? Because there's female serial killers, bro.
The logistics of female gooning, which is a completely different bucket, right?
Okay.
It's not the same as men. Men watch goon material,
buckets.
usually in the form of video, usually in the form of the internet, and that's how they goon. Women don't goon to things that they can directly see in front of them, right? Women goon to ideas. Women goon to concepts of a plan. That's what women goon to. So, for example, I'll give you an example, right? I would argue, one would argue, and one is me, that most.
Why are you not giving then your own personal anecdotes, bro? Okay, I get it. I get the idea of generalization. I get it. I understand. But it'd be a lot better if we could be like, oh, okay, this is like how you think about this situation. Yes, then you being a woman, we can attribute that and be like, well, you can't be a singular case, so we have to only assume, thinking in generalities, that the most part, this is what other women also think about. You see? Come on, man.
Women don't even goon to video. And I'm not going to say all women. And maybe they goon to everything, right? Maybe they goon to this and the next thing I'm about to mention. I would say a good portion of women goon to books. It's not even video. I'm not even fucking kidding. I'm not shitting you. And okay, and if men understood what female gooner book material says, they would be absolutely blown out of the fucking water. I've read some female gooner literature that is so incredibly disgusting, that is so decrepit and from fucking hell, that I had to like wash my eyes after reading the shit. You know, after I goon, naturally, because it's actually fire. But my thing is,
that's all we wanted. All we wanted was the truth the whole time. Oh, the way he took me into his arms and caressed me onto my neck, and my neck, and he slowly his pelvis was rubbing against mine, and he grabbed my booty. I know how the fucking female thing works, bro. It's about the idea. It's the story. The story is the most important part to women, bro. That's why niggas need to have good chat. Your chat needs to be good, right? Because they're not like dudes, bro, where it's like, it's just like, oh, hey, what's up? Blah. No, it's like, hey, what's going on? Don't you appreciate the type of children we could have? Couldn't you see us having children together? Isn't this destiny? Isn't this fate? You know, it's the story of it. That's really what it is. That's why a lot of dudes that get a lot of shorties, they're just fun guys. They're not serious. They can never be taken seriously, but they're fun. Because fun has a story behind it. All right, I'll let you yap for about another maybe, no, I'm not letting you yap, actually. I'm over the whole video. We get it. We get it. We got it. Yep. We got it. We get it. Gooning is retarded. We got it. That video is like 3 months old for some reason. I added into the secular list here of things that we need to. The news. Yes, this is news. This is exactly it. That's news.
Hi, so as a Christian girl,
Oh, yeah? She had big posters of Jesus on her wall, guys.
Hi, so as a Christian girl, I am.
Oh, yeah? She has big posters of Jesus on her wall, dude. Doing this, shirtless, coming down from heaven. I'm joking.
allowed
Let's
to
go.
make this video,
Let's
okay?
get back
Even though
into
Christian
it.
guys are allowed to make this video, I feel like they would get so many hate comments from girls saying, you know what, if you can't control yourself, then just don't look. So as a Christian girl, I am gonna give it to you straight, and it is not coming from a place of judgment whatsoever, because if you know anything about me, you know that
Okay, first of all, this video, let's sum it up in one. I like to do that. I like to do a quick little summary, my own summary. This video is about how Christians are dressing like athleisure gear and all these super tight, show the camel. Let me tell you something. It's a no-no. They are not modestly dressed. It's not conservative at all. This doesn't follow conservative values, right? If we're going to talk about the Judeo-Christian faith, this doesn't follow the values at all. No, women should not be wearing this. If you come across a woman that is not dressed modestly, you need to remove your gaze. Lower your gaze. That's what Islam also preaches. If we're going to take all the religions together, don't look at them. Keep walking. They should not be dressed like that. And they should be covering their head, these Christian women also.
I used to live the opposite to a modest lifestyle. And as for the guys, please let us know in the comment section below if there is any clothing items that have been a stumbling block for you as a Christian male. I think that may offer some of us conviction and a heavier conviction. So if you could let us know in the comment section below, that would be awesome. So let's start off by going through a few of the most popular trends that as a Christian girl committed to walking with Jesus, here are some big no's for me.
That's a W. That right there, this right here is the ultimate and only way you should be able to present that. Oh, it's one of the ways. This right here, this outfit choice that she had on, W.
Walking with Jesus, here are some big no's for me.
This is a big no for you. First of all, I really hope this is not a big no for her. This is a W. When I was going to church as a kid, this is what the women would wear. This right here. Covered from head to toe. No sense of imagination of what we could possibly assume is going on here. All covered. Modesty to its extreme. This is W. If we could be more pious, if all the women of the world could dress more like this, gooning, down. Assaults, down. Wet dreams, down. You see? This is beautiful. This right here, this is it. This is it. She shouldn't even show another outfit. Most likely, another thing I could recommend, really high boots, jeans, and a sweater. Boom, W. A very loose-fitting sweater, baggy even. All right, let's get back to the video. These are all, oh.
Let's start with the biggest one, leggings. I am all about comfort, and there is nothing like putting
No, sorry. Doesn't leave anything to the imagination. Not allowed.
Leggings on. They are so easy to pair with things and we can move easily in them. But girls, let's be honest. Guys love leggings for a reason. And it's because they accentuate everything. And forgive me, but so much so sometimes that you see the outline of everything. That's how high they are. Let's be real. And that's not to say, hey, ditch all your leggings and get rid of them. But that's just to say,
throw them away,
are you
burn
styling
them.
your leggings? Are you wearing them as pants with a crop top? Or are
That's not.
you wearing them as pants with a top that maybe falls loosely over them or layered with some cute top with
You see, this one right here, this right here, not allowed. No, that's shaitan.
crop top? Or are you wearing them as
Even that. I don't like that.
pants with a top
This? No, throw it away. First of all, Shorty's wearing flats or something. L.
that
Next
maybe
thing.
falls loose?
This outfit, this is probably the most modest outfit This one right here we can do. This one right here we can do because this one acts more like a stocking underneath, like a ting for like a skirt ting, like a dress ting. Yeah. This is allowed. This is Christ approved. This is Christ-like.
Over them, or layered
like
with
that.
some cute top with a flannel or a jacket. I personally love leggings, and I will never be getting rid of them, especially the amount of money that I have spent on Lululemon leggings. That is just not happening. Especially since I wear them to just lounge around the house, but I refuse to wear these out of the house as pants alone. And it wasn't until like last year that I felt like the Holy Spirit was saying no more. I don't know. Number 2, quickly covering this one because I did go on a rant when I first started the channel about this specific topic. So if you want to be entertained on this subject more, you can go check out that video. But yeah, these shorts, no. I feel like I shouldn't have to even explain why this is something that I would never leave the house in as someone who is literally called not to make my partner stumble. I know so many ladies do not like that verse. I get it. I have ignored that verse time and time again because I made so many excuses for the things that I wanted to wear. Something that's personally helped me listen.
That's a very big verse in the Bible there. To not make your man stumble. The other brothers in your faith. The other Christian brothers. Temptation. To feed them temptation on a silver platter, bro. Come on, we have to help the other people too.
Listen to the conviction of the Holy Spirit when it came to modesty is how many brothers I know that are stumbling and struggling to fight their porn addiction, especially in a year like 2024, where sex is quite literally everywhere you turn. I think it's so easy as women to say, you know what, just control yourself. You can't control yourself, but the thing is, we are not wired like men. Just like we try to get men to understand why we are so emotional or feel a certain way about a certain struggling with lust. Truly, I will never know what it feels like to be a man and struggle with those thoughts, but I can't imagine these shorts make it any, it is not hard of dignity. Number 3, because speaking of the time and place argument, beachwear. And before you roll your eyes at me, I'm gonna get at least one person in the
Listen, beachwear, if no one's there, if it's just me and her, and we're both followers of Jesus, sure, why not? You know, but even then I would say nah. Head to toe at the beach, in one of those swimsuits that cover you, that the surfers go in the water with, head to toe, wear that. Then there's nothing to left to the imagination. I like that. That's more Christ-like. No, but I all jokes aside, I'm being serious. I think a lot of the, if you go overseas to other countries overseas, you realize that a lot of the women dress more modestly than they do in America. America is just like this walking cesspit of sexuality. It's disgusting. Yeah, all right. Next video. Let's get into the next thing here. What do we got? Ooh, what do we got? What do we got here? What do we got?
He's not gonna put his hands on.
What do we got here? Alrighty. Mothers doing things that mothers do. Let's get into it, guys. All right, let's get into the danger.
Me like that and choke me and slam me on the ground so you can take him away from my house now. His kids are little brats and they're bad too. Hey. She's crazy. He's a liar.
DV is back. In case you guys were wondering where it went, it took a little bit of a break. Now we're back in full effect. DV's like, I'm here. And I'm hitting harder than ever before.
I know, and that's all that matters.
I've never seen the side of her.
On September 1st, 2024, officers responded to a residence following a report of a woman scratching and assaulting her husband after a verbal argument about their children's behavior.
Hi. Yes, ma'am. He's not going to put his hands on me like that and choke me and slam me on the ground so you can take him away from my house now.
Okay, hold on. Let's start from scratch.
I'm sitting. He wakes up every day and talks about how bad my kid is. I'm sick of it. His kids are little brats and they're bad too. Okay? And I'm tired of it. I held my tongue long enough. So this morning when he started, I said, I'm sick of you waking up every day and talking about how bad my kid is. I said, you can get your shit and leave. So I went inside, I sat on the couch, I called his mom. You can call his mom and verify this. I said, you need to come get your son because I'm tired of him waking up every day and talking about how bad my kid is.
This is what this is about?
He come over there, gets in my face. Your kid's a little fucking punk. All he does is this and that. Proceeds to get on top of me, chokes me by my throat, picks me up, slams me to the ground by my throat. I'm kicking him, grabbing him because he's got me by the throat where I can't breathe. Picks up my phone, throws it across the room, okay? His mom's on the phone the whole time, so you can verify. Then he's still yelling and screaming. My kid's outside. His 2 kids are inside while he's steadily attacking me. My kid's outside in the garage. And I said, you need to leave. He said, the cop's already been here one time because of this. Who do you think is the problem? I said, no, the problem is I stand up to you men that put your hands on me. That's the problem.
Okay, who is he?
He's my boyfriend, but not anymore. So he's not on this lease, so you can take him and leave.
Look at him, he's so casual.
Or you can go step and leave.
Look at this guy.
It's the second time y'all been here.
He's just chilling and drinking.
Yeah.
He's just chilling and drinking, pulling up just casual. You guys, I was joking about that.
Hey, quit.
Oh, wow, wow.
Stop, touch her.
Yes, you did. You're a liar. And you're
Wow.
Stop. Stop.
She about to attack this
This is the
nigga.
second time y'all been here.
So what? I mean,
She's crazy.
what took place today?
Nothing. She's crazy, I'm telling
Well,
you.
something took place today.
She mad about something the guy said yesterday. Her kid's bad.
Huh.
He's disrespectful to my kids. I said something to him.
This is clearly like they have two different sets of kids and they came together, right? Because they're not married. It's like, I'm a single mom, I'm a single dad, let's get together, let's drink. Let's drink and have fun.
She got mad. She started hit me, scratching me, hit me with the fucking iPad. It's broken there. She was on the ground. I told her to chill the fuck out, stop. She said, I'm calling the cops. I said, fucking call them. It's the second time in a month y'all been here for the same thing, two different people. Y'all don't got to worry about nothing. I'm packing my shit. I'll be out of here today. I pay the bills here.
This is a pretty nice house for you to pay the bills on, brother. Listen, usually when it's a domestic case like this and there's somebody is hit or they have any evidence of being hit, the nigga has to go instantly. Is that the rule? It's not the rule. I don't know if it's different in different states, but I think that's the rule, right?
She makes $500 a week. She can't afford shit. I paid it here. Her name is on the lease because she was on the lease with her ex-boyfriend. Y'all were here maybe a month ago about the same thing. They were fighting, fist fighting, this, that, and other. Everybody told me she was crazy. I said, whatever, she's cool. The same thing y'all were here for.
The same
So
DV
my
playbook.
birthday party was yesterday.
Hey, buddy, go inside.
Yeah, go inside for a minute. And she comes in there. He's mean and bad, mean to my kids. He's just a little kid to them. Anyway, that's what started it all. So she comes in there. First thing she did, she calls my mom. Don't bring my mom in it. And then she comes in there. I'm getting in the shower. She comes in there antagonizing me. And I tell her, leave me the fuck alone. What's wrong with my kid? What's wrong? I said, he's mean to my kids. Blah, blah, blah. Going back and forth about him. She throws the iPad at me, hits me, starts scratching me. I think it scratches on my neck somewhere. Yeah. She scratches my neck. And I put her on the ground. I said, stop. And leave me the fuck alone. By then, my kids only came in there. So I'm not doing that for my kids. That's a no-no. So I had to go, because she's following me through the house. I had to go get my two kids, lock them in her bedroom, so they didn't witness none of this shit. So, I mean, I know y'all can look it up. I don't know if you came. One of y'all came here maybe a month and a half ago, about the same thing, but a different guy.
Grab your license for me.
Grab it!
Break my iPad. Go look in the bedroom. You probably picked it up by now.
What
Take
is
my
it?
phone, slam it
Two
across the room. Look at my
different
phone.
stories.
Now tell me. Call his mom and ask his mom. She was on the phone. She was on the phone when he attacked me. Picked up my phone, threw it across the room, broke my son's iPad. It's probably still on the floor.
Now, this is what I have to say about this situation. I think in life, a lot of times, people will be in relationships with other people because it's familiar. It's what they know. Whether it's traumatic situations, abuse, they share this sort of shared interest or shared entity, the demonic entity of, I would have to say. Because why do we have to have these domestic situations where it's like people hate each other, they antagonize each other, you have couples that fight each other, and it's like they'll scream and make up, and I don't come from that world of that sort of chaos, right? I don't come from that. Where it's like two hurt people come together to be one, but they just end up hurting each other, so they're not really one individual. They're just kind of like shattered pieces of two. It's very strange, but maybe you guys can understand it more than I can.
He can play victim all he wants.
Why is this
That's fine.
17
Play
minutes?
victim. Get your shit and get out of my house.
Okay.
Why is this 17 minutes?
He grabbed me right here by my throat and chokeslammed me. I defended myself by scratching him because I couldn't breathe.
Extremely
You wanna
toxic
take me?
mother,
Take me.
so
I don't care because
she gets
at the end
taken
of the day,
away?
He's a liar. God knows, I know, and that's all that matters.
Okay.
Because call his mom and ask his mom. Go ask his kids. Go ask his kids. I was sitting on the couch. He come over there and attacked me. Go ask his two kids.
They all saw?
His two kids did. My kid was in the garage. Go ask his kids what happened. Call his mom and ask her what happened.
Tell me how to stop telling me how to do my job. Okay? I've dealt with this with you before, and you won't let me talk. When I try to figure the mess out, you
got her.
Try to just run everything. It's not going to happen.
Because the point is, when I've had enough, I've had enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you got to let me do my job. And like I said, this happened the last time. You kept telling me, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Go back up there, buddy. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. No, that's not how this works.
I didn't say I'm going to do this and do that.
Yes, the last time I was out here, you're telling me how to do my job.
Okay.
All right? Now, with the way you acted right there, you look like the aggressor.
Yeah, because when
That's
I've had
true.
enough, I've had enough.
But if we're here and I say don't start, and then you go after him, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, that's true, man. How are you gonna be? You plead your case, and all of a sudden you're just gonna attack the guy like that? That's crazy,
right?
Nope. But when I've had enough, I've had enough.
All right,
How old are you,
okay.
youngin?
Dedicate just turned 7, Parker 4.
Can I talk to your 7-year-old? Of course. Can I talk
When
to you?
I had enough, I had enough.
Yesterday? Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You know when my birthday was? The day before yesterday on the 30th. But I'm a lot older than you. Did you see what happened this morning?
What? Why did you have to say it like that, dog? Wow.
Not really.
Well, what did you see?
All I really saw was them fighting.
What do you mean fighting?
Well, they were just fighting in the living room.
What? Like what? Were they yelling or were they Well, who was yelling at who?
Well, they were both yelling at each other.
Okay, where was your daddy at? Was he sitting down or was he standing up?
I would say he's standing up.
And where was she? Where was the other lady?
Sitting down.
Sitting down. Okay, did you see anybody put their hands on anybody?
They both put their hands.
Who put their hands on who first?
I don't.
You don't know?
Don't know.
How did they put their hands on them?
I don't really know.
You don't know? Like, I'm gonna punch you or I'm gonna grab you?
Don't really know.
Don't really know? Okay,
She has media training. She's good. I like
thank
it.
you, baby. I appreciate it. What'd you get for your birthday?
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. You know what I got? Nothing.
W.
That's what happens when you get old. She has no marks on her.
Yeah, all I did was grab her by her shoulder.
You don't
She was
need
already
anything.
down, and just told her to chill the f out. Because by then I looked and I seen all them in my periphery.
Yeah.
I've never had a confrontation with them, much less nothing like that, and it's especially not gonna happen in front of these babies. Because this one is hers, he's already been put to the ring. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't have to worry about this because my brother's on his way. Yeah. Getting home, and I'm out here.
I got you. Of course, you gotta get out of there, bro. You don't want to stay in there. It sounds like a very toxic relationship. And this is what I was saying about the idea of perpetuating these sort of traumas. The fact that it's like, oh, we fight each other in front of our kids. That's crazy, dude. Why would you do that?
But yeah, her.
I'm gonna try to talk to her. I'm gonna try to talk to her about who she wants the baby to go to.
She'll probably say to that he goes there a lot. Yeah, I won't be able to get all my shit, but I'll get my clothes.
How long you been?
Let's see this bitch get arrested.
I'm calling. I'm not gonna place threats, but you better be at my mother's house before I get home. You wanna
It's
take me
not your
down?
house. You even paid for it, dude. It's crazy.
Promise, baby Jesus. That's the last they'll this kid will see it him. I promise you.
Oh, she got
come get me
arrested,
from
huh?
jail and come get Riker.
Come get me from
Come get Riker
jail.
right now. Call Amanda back. That's tight, dude.
Hold on, I'll put your finger in there. I'll place the finger.
Come, send somebody to get me from jail and come get Riker from Amanda. Let me call Amanda.
Is that Amanda that lives next door?
Bullitt County?
Is that Amanda?
I'm not going to Bullitt County?
Yeah. Is that Amanda?
Yeah. All right.
Is that Amanda that lives next door?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll walk over there because I remember that you and the baby went over there that one time. Hi, beautiful.
Very friendly.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You're Amanda, right?
Yes.
All right. She's going to jail. She assaulted him. Can you watch the baby until her granddad can come?
Yes, I just talked to her mom. Her dad and her brother didn't answer. Her mom said she'll get ready and come get him.
Okay. Can you watch him until?
Yes.
And then he's
Should I
packing his
walk
stuff
over
up.
there?
Yeah, he's packing his stuff up to leave.
Okay.
But she's going to jail because you can't assault somebody like that.
Okay.
So, hi.
Can
You
I
are
ask a
pretty.
question?
Yeah.
Did he do something to her?
She has no marks, none whatsoever. And then everything she asked me to do, call his mom and corroborate her story, and then like that's not happening. I asked the children, no.
Okay.
So he's got multiple, and it's actually his head's starting to swell right here. I got to get.
This guy accepted the beating. There was no other situation. What else? You can't do anything else.
But
dude.
you established residency, but she's already making threats. It won't be good if he's here when I get out of jail. She's not gonna get out of jail because it's family violence, and she's got to see a judge.
Bro, man, you white people are crazy, bro. But I love you guys. I love your women. You know, they're seductive and crazy, and I guess that's what we have to appreciate from that. That video wasn't that crazy, man. What is that? I thought it was gonna be something more crazier than that. That was very subpar. That was a subpar thing. I didn't know. Come on, extremely toxic. The way you labeled it is everything was gonna climb up, ramp up, some crazy shit. That didn't happen. Disappointing, really. Wow.
Shots fired!
Wow. This could get intense. Nah. We'll leave it for tomorrow, guys. We'll leave it for tomorrow. Let's find out what is being left on the table here with GTA. And then we'll call it a day today. Here we go. Ba-da-dum-bum, ba-da-dum-bum. What's up? In the building, the dope boys. Okay, guys, so we know the GTA is going to Netflix and they have their PlayStation deal, but apparently there's other things and other perks that they got. Perk 30. Anyway, that GTA has with Rockstar and PlayStation. Let's find out what
partner for GTA 6. And we have barely seen what they're actually going to do with it. Because right now, all we have gotten is a pre-order page and a couple of ads that got pulled. But there's a whole marketing machine sitting behind this that hasn't fired yet. So today, I want to break down what PlayStation marketing we could still see, what this deal might actually include, and get into the 60 frames per second question. So let's start with what we know for certain, because there's a lot more here than people realize. GTA 6 is officially tagged as PS5 Pro Enhanced on the PlayStation Store.
Nice.
That's confirmed, that's official. And what that label typically means is improved performance, more stable frame rates, and sharper resolution. Sony's own wording on the listing describes it that way. We also know that Sony's been marketing GTA 6 with features like DualSense support, 3D audio tech, and fast loading time.
Now, is this like all just marketing hearsay, or is this like a reality? Because when they say a lot of these things to try to be exclusive, unless you're actually doing your research, you know what? Xbox might have the exact same capabilities. Can someone really spot the difference right now between GTA 5 playing on the PlayStation or playing on the Xbox? I doubt you can. I really doubt you can.
And Rockstar shared some details about the PS5 version back when pre-orders open. Now here's the part that's important. There is no exclusivity here. GTA 6 launches on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S on the same day. Xbox has its own pre-order page open. What Sony bought is the association. They bought the perception that GTA 6 and PlayStation belong together in casual players' minds. And honestly, it's working. Pre-orders have reportedly been running around 6-1 in PlayStation's favor.
Ooh, nasty work. Nasty work. Nasty work. First of all, also, yes, you have to remember it's not GTA exclusive to PlayStation. Like, remember when they had Ratchet and Clank or all these different Splinter Cell games that were exclusive to PlayStation, and then Xbox had their own little group of mascots, miscreants of mascots, like Gears of War, that's a Xbox exclusive. You have to kind of go and play it there. God of War, also another game exclusive to PlayStation. So I guess GTA is not one of those, but they're trying to make it seem that way to boost the sales. Good work.
Now that number comes from affiliate tracking, not official figures, so grain of salt, and Microsoft has disputed the gap. But even directionally, that tells you the association is landing. And I think the biggest thing we're going to see come back is that whole plays best on PlayStation campaign, because Sony has already been using that language. They marketed GTA 6 as playing best on PS5 and PS5 Pro. And that's a campaign they've run before with other big third-party titles. It's a proven playbook for them. But here's what happened. Remember back in early July, Sony stripped all their GTA 6 branding, that whole Vice City app takeover, the banners, all of it, just completely gone. And a big part of that was timing. That happened right in the middle of the backlash over Sony ending physical disc production. So they had GTA 6 branding everywhere while people were furious at them about discs. Not a great look. My read is that they pulled it to let that cool down, not because the campaign was over. Because that campaign is absolutely coming back. That was phase 1 winding down, not the deal ending. And I'd expect it to return in a much bigger way as we get closer to November. Stuff like store takeovers, app branding, TV spots, the PlayStation home screen doing something special. That's the stuff that's still in the tank. Okay, now the big one, 60 frames per second on PS5 Pro. And I'll just tell you where I land up front. I really don't think we're getting it. And I know that's not what people want to hear, so let me explain my reasoning. First, the facts. Rockstar has not confirmed any frame rate target for GTA 6 on any console at all. That PS5 Pro enhanced tag does not mean 60 frames per second.
Listen, if you're unable to enjoy the video game because your eyes can actually count the frame rate, if you can actually physically see the frame rate loss or drop, okay, then you need to be doing other things than playing video games. You need to be some sort of pilot or some sort of thing that requires your eyes because your eyes are so good. Because the rest of us, I really doubt we care.
It means better performance and resolution, which is a different thing. Now, there have been some rumors back in 2025, a leaker claimed PlayStation engineers were working directly with Rockstar to hit 60 frames per second on the Pro. But that claim referenced a May 2026 target date, and the game got delayed to November. So that information is outdated at minimum. There's also been a report from a Polish journalist about 2 graphic modes on the PS5 and Xbox Series X, but with a big caveat that it might not be ready for launch. And here's why I lean skeptical. Rockstar's entire history points the other way. Digital Foundry has pointed out that Rockstar historically chooses to maximize fidelity at 30 frames per second rather than sacrifice it for 60. That's their philosophy. They'd rather have the world look incredible at 30 than look worse at 60. And a former Rockstar director has called lock 60 frames per second difficult on current generation hardware. Then look at what we've actually seen in the trailers. The NPC density, the detail levels, the lighting. That is an enormous CPU heavy game. And frame rate is very often a CPU problem, not just a GPU problem. The PS5 Pro has a much better GPU, around 45% more raw rendering power, 2 to 3 times faster ray tracing. But the CPU is essentially the same as the base PS5, and that's the piece that tends to hold back frame rate in dense open worlds. Digital Foundry read is that the Pro could offer something like a 40 frames per second mode at 120 Hz, but a full 60.
The only way you're getting the 60 is probably once it drops on the PC. Because then you can build the hardware. You have to build the hardware to be able to handle it, right? Whereas the console is just like, it's generic and everybody gets the same thing. So you have to build it for the console. That's all we have right now. Unless they changed it. Isn't the PlayStation 6 or whatever going to drop in 2027? I could be mistaken.
See, they see that as much less likely for a game this CPU intensive. And honestly, I agree with that. And here's the piece that I think really supports this, and I haven't heard many people connect it. Red Dead Redemption 2. Because there is this ongoing situation where a next-gen version of Red Dead 2 has been rumored for years. Right now, if you play RDR2 on PS5, you're playing the PS4 version through backwards compatibility, and it's locked at 30 frames per second. And insiders have said a proper next-gen update with 60 FPS support may already be finished. One insider said plans changed once GTA 6 held its November date, that the update could sit in a finished state and release whenever Rockstar wants. And the reasoning was that if GTA 6 had been delayed again, they could have dropped RDR2 to soften the blow. Since there's no delay, they're holding it. Now that explanation makes sense on its own. You don't want 2 Rockstar releases competing for the same news cycle. But here's my theory, and I think it's the piece underneath all of that. Imagine Rockstar ships RDR2 Enhanced with a 60 FPS mode on PS5, and then 2 months later GTA 6 launches locked at 30. That's a genuinely awkward situation, because now their 2018 game, their previous title, 8 years old.
Yes, and also another thing you have to understand is that they completely just forgot about the story mode in Red Dead Redemption 2. They just completely forgot about it, and all the focus now is on GTA, which is very sad. But that means that this game either is going to be so good, so fantastic, that they just had to take all the resources and put it in that one little box. It makes the most amount of sense. Otherwise, it's like, well, what are you realistically doing? You know? This game has to knock it all out the park. There's been too much hype around it. And when you build the hype, you must maintain it. There's nothing worse than falling from grace and having everybody laugh at Rockstar and be like, listen, you waited 13 years for this and this is what you gave us? Absolute garbage? Bah! Come on. What is that? Huh? What is that about? Absolute. You done gave us absolute garbage. We don't like absolute garbage. We like garbage, but not absolutely. I don't know. Yeah, what do we got for today's video? We on go. Subject wise, I don't really have a subject to talk about. No, I don't really have anything to yap about. Sorry. Anyway, guys, that's end of today's stream. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Quick little stream. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we're back streaming again. Just wanted to end a little bit early. Got to shower, wash laundry, you know, all that stupid goyim stuff. Anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Love each and every one of you. Thank you for everybody that jumped in the chat. Rose S. Selena, Diana, Juliet jumped in the chat. If you guys also please jump in the Discord server. I love each and every single last one of you. Kisses, 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 kisses. Kisses to each one of you guys. I love you. All right. Goodbye.